Hey everyone, this is Kaluya and I'm going to give my thoughts on the alpha demo of the game Nioh. This game is a challenging action RPG that wasn't made to please casual gamers. The battle system is extremely punishing due to the fact that you can easily die with 1 to 3 hits. If you get easily frustrated by having to play multiple hours in the same location, you probably shouldn't pick this game up. If you are one of those people who loves a challenge, you might like Nioh. Visually, the game looks great and it is really entertaining to watch. I really like how the developers made an option for players to choose between better graphics or frames per second in the main settings menu. The gameplay is pretty good. In the beginning you will suck and you will die a lot. The fighting mechanics take a while to figure out. You can't just go in swinging at everybody because the stamina bar of your character goes down really quick. Your character is forced to stop and catch his breath if you use up all your stamina. This leads to really bad situations, especially when you are in the middle of a battle. When you kill enemies, you gain Amritas, which is the currency in the game. If you die, you lose all your Amritas, and you can only get your money back by returning to the place where you died. If you die a second time before you reach your grave, you lose all your money forever. You can use the money to level up your character. You level up different attributes that favor whatever stats you prefer. Enemies also drop armor and weapons that you can equip onto your character. There are numerous types of different equipment that give different stats, so the player has a lot of variety to choose from. I just recently beat the demo, which had 2 different stages. First stage was reasonable to me. It was difficult, but it was a fun experience because the game was teaching you how to play and you knew you are getting better at the game because your mechanics are better and you are beating enemies with ease. The first boss was okay because most of his attacks were easy to dodge. It wasn't until the second stage where I felt that the game turned the difficulty up a notch. The second stage is filled with bigger demons and ninjas. These guys take a while to figure out a good strategy on how to beat them. The boss in the second stage was just way too hard for me. I had to summon a visitor, which is another player that can co-op with you to beat the boss. This game did have some problems with connection though when I summoned a visitor, as you can see from the gameplay. I assume that the developers will fix this issue in the final game though. Now I will answer a couple of questions. First question. What makes this game challenging? It's challenging because you need 2 skills to beat this game. You need strategies and good fighting mechanics to dodge at the right times. Having just one of the 2 won't cut it. Bosses need strategy and mechanics while most of the plain enemies you can beat with just mechanics. Second question, do you think this game is worth buying? I'm going to be honest. I actually don't know whether or not I am going to buy this game because I have mixed thoughts about it. If I just played the first stage, I would have said yes, this game is worth buying because I actually had fun in the first stage. The difficulties seem reasonable, however the second stage is what sort of changes my mind. That stage was harder for me to complete, and all that fun I was having in the first stage just went away. Instead of feeling a sense of accomplishment for beating tough enemies, I was getting more easily frustrated because I kept on dying a lot more in that stage. I think I'll wait for the reviews of this game before I consider buying it. For right now, I would give it a 7 or an 8 out of 10 because I really did enjoy the fighting system and the character equipments. I wouldn't give it a higher score than that because I feel the game was really punishing, and even when I did beat the demo, all the dying and the frustration I went through to get to the end did not feel worth it. I lost the fun factor I had in the first stage. Well, these are my thoughts about Nioh. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.
No less walk on earth, water and fire. The elements compose the magnum. Opens my motor, so is down.